This video centers around the so-called continue episode glitch for Sly 3 and how seemingly exploiting this glitch is allowed at the moment in the leaderboards in the episode 6 and all jobs categories. I've known about this thing for ages but never have come up with it asking that if this allowed or not, or should it be allowed or not before, because I instinctively thought about this matter as a big no-no that the mods will never allow, so why even ask? But since the recent extremely hot conversation about Sly 1 and the possibility of allowing so-called safe manipulation, in that sense, this basically should be allowed as well for episode 6 and all jobs runs. For episode 6, because it kinda already is an NG plus kinda category, because you can use all gadgets, and the run still basically starts from 0% progression for episode 6. For all jobs this should be allowed because you complete the jobs. You do this run from a completed save file, and since the percentage is irrelevant, then it doesn't matter if the percentage changes throughout the run, because basically the percentage drops from, for example, from 100% to 90 something when you execute this glitch. So what this continue episode glitch does is that it makes possible to skip about 6 minutes and 51 seconds worth of cutscenes in episode 6. Although about a minute from this possible time save is lost due to the inevitable soft lock that happens after bump charge jump, where you have to reset the game anyway, so it saves almost 6 minutes. Despite that, I haven't done a proper timing for all jobs, but for all jobs it saves even more time because you don't have to watch the cutscene that starts Carmelita to rescue mission. You don't have to do several loads and stuff, and because of the inevitable reset it might even be faster to do some episode jobs in other order and even change the language throughout the run of all jobs. So how you do this glitch is that you have to have a completed episode 6 file where you can't continue the episode anymore because there's no open world hub in that episode. But when you select a job from jobs and challenges and you enter it, you can complete it. You don't have to, you can just exit to main menu instantly, and then when you exit to the main menu you're still in the job and challenges screen. Then you press triangle and usually it should default to the top right corner where the possibility of continuing episode should be there, but since it isn't there for episode 6 it's invisible, but you can click it by pressing X, and that's how you activate the glitch. And when you go back to the main menu the percentage for that episode has dropped. So if we're talking about an episode 6 run, where do the time saves come, basically? So let's go through mission by mission. Carmelita to the rescue is no different, the ending cutscene is still there. A Deadly Bite, the entire opening cutscene is not there. About a minute long cutscene, just gone. Then in The Dark Current, otherwise the same, but when you enter the underwater area, there should be a cutscene where Penelope tells Dimitri that, oh look, there's some guys trying to grab the cane, go get it really quickly, and well, that's not there. Bump charge jump is almost the same, but when the RC car is launched into other tracks, there's no animation of it dropping to the track, it just spawns on the track instantly. This saves about 2.5 seconds for the entire mission when it happens 3 times. So yeah, after bump charge jump it seems like that an inevitable soft lock happens, and maybe there is a way around it, but I haven't found it. The game can't respawn Bentley, apparently. in this glitched state. Danger in Disguise is unfortunately exactly the same, but the Gauntlet, the first cutscene of the Gauntlet is not there basically, but instead it still loads the area and you can roam in it. You can just move as Sly for 3 seconds for unknown reasons there. That's weird. And then it loads. Nothing happened. And then in the Gauntlet there's no cutscene when you reach Sly's father's shrine, and you can just continue forwards like in an Ultimate Gauntlet speedrun. Stand Your Ground is the weirdest of them all, or basically the 2 of the last missions, where the most of the time save comes, because Stand Your Ground, the first cutscene, totally gone. It just starts with Murray, you can play as him, and then when all guards are killed, it just respawns Bentley instantly on top of the statue, and you can finish the job from there. So 2 long-ass cutscenes are gone from there, and then after the mission, there's no boss introduction cutscene, and the boss fight starts like it would be a Master Thief challenge, and when you complete the fight, Carmelita spawns instantly without a cutscene. And that's the end. So what do you think? Should this be allowed for episode 6 and all jobs categories? This isn't possible to pull off in any percent, since you have to have a file that has completed episode 6 already, but you can drop the percentage to 0 just like that. Once again, basically nothing in gameplay is changed for the episode. The one part where you can move a Sly for 3 seconds, it doesn't progress the game any more than what it would without doing any inputs there. So yeah, that's about it. For all jobs, allowing this shouldn't be that big of a stretch, to be honest. All job was basically created to be an NG plus kind of category, but I can see a valid argument for episode 6 being against this. But hey, if that save file manipulation will be allowed for Sly 1, then both of these should be as well.